Welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will be taking a look at another knockoff figure. I had taken a sabbatical in reviewing uh, knockoffs of of the Hasbro toys. Why? Because it's kind of illegal. But okay, I got my hands on this Interstellar Aoyi Mech Bloody Bear, which is an oversized version of the Terrorcon's Blot. If you are asking if why I got this, because I had taken a look at Ripper Snapper. I forgot their Aoyi Mech Interstellar's name, and Cutthroat. So I reviewed this too, and for some reason Aoyi Mech took their sweet time finishing up Abominus and the Terracons, but they're finally available here in the Philippines, but I'm sure it has been available in other countries, particularly in China, for maybe a longer time period. I only bought this to compare with the Hasbro Abominus, and which is a bit too tall for my camera, so you could only see. There you go. That's the official Hasbro version of Abominus, the Terracons Gestalt figure, and they are all combined there, except the feet are from Perfect Effect. So this one is the one we're gonna be taking a look at today, Blot, or in Aoyi Mech's universe, it's called Bloody Bear. So why did they call it Bloody Bear? Is it? Yeah, we probably should open it. For its packaging, as you can see, there is a product shot for the cover. I'm really glad that Aoyi Mech finally made their packaging smaller. I mean, before, their packaging for their figures are so huge, they take up too much space. If you're gonna throw your yeah, but now it's just a small box, no product window at all. Just a box with the instructions on the side. So I guess they didn't even print out instructions anymore. Just place it on the side. At the back are some stolen artwork. I guess this is from looks like Dreamwave artwork. If you are familiar with Dreamwave, they used to have the comics license for Transformers. I think they took that from there. Maybe what do you call that? Maybe, yeah, because if you can see, the kneecaps would be the head for the torso. Anyway, and there's that version of Blot in his alt form, which is like a monster. And I think I'm gonna open up this on camera. Open. Oh, they did print out some. I thought they did not print this out. They should have not printed this out since the instructions are already on the side. But anyway, it is on a clamshell. And as you can see, it comes with Abominus's feet, which is bummer. They did not remold the feet that Hasbro made for Abominus. Instead, they just gave us Volcanicus, the Dinobot one's feet. I guess they're too busy to be bothered to mold that into oversized. So they just gave us what they already have. Alright, now we have him freed from his clamshell. Also, they gave us one of. They did not give us any of his weapons. They just gave us another of the Dinobots, the oversized Dinobots weapons. This is probably Slag's gun, and like I said, they gave us this. I'm not sure for the hands. Let's lower this one. So this is the robot. He is in his robot form. This entire thing feels like it's plastic. They usually have some sort of die cast thing, and you could feel the weight. I think this part is die cast. Is it? I'm not so sure. Alright, so I have this is Titan Returns. No, Power of the Primes. Yeah, this is an oversized version of the Power of the Primes Blot. Part of the Terrorcons will be, what do you call that? The one of the arms or one of the legs of Abominus. They did it Scramble City style, so you could mix and match the limbs. Either you could turn them into feet, or you could turn them into arms. I do not know what we're gonna do for the hands. They did not include hands, and I think Ripper Snapper here and Cutthroat also came with feet. So I don't know what, but yeah, it's kind of disappointing that they just gave us Volcanicus's feet and Slag's weapon again. They did the same thing with the other two. Of course, what can you expect? This is a knockoff. So there are a lot of people championing knockoffs, but really, dude, would you buy those if it were not if it does not resemble Hasbro's trademark properties? Would you really buy those? And also, for knockoffs, those are designed by Hasbro. Even if you say that they improve on them, they actually just stole those designs, and they're making a profit out of it. So yeah, I'm a bad person. I just bought this, and I just gave my money to them. There's a bit of... Is there something different? Blot seems to be... I'm not sure. I have Blot here, so you could see how... And that was tight. How he is... what happened? Okay, there we go. How big Aoyi Mech made this version. For some reason, if you could see this part, it is hollow. His eyes are hollow. I don't know what happened there. So yeah, knockoffs suck. You can see he doesn't have the visor. Yeah, there's no visor there. You can see there's a cavity inside that helmet instead of having a red visor here. He doesn't... they were... What they got? They were kind enough to leave off the Decepticon badge here, so that I don't know, so that they won't get sued or anything. I mean, they just stole the entire design. Some of the knockoffs have some sort of modification that others would say make them a better figure. But this one, the only difference is it's about 2 inches taller than this one, about an inch wider. So There's significant oversizing happening there. To transform him, I guess it's the same thing. You just and these are tight. They have pretty tight joints. Okay. That would make the claw. And yeah, this is pretty tight. It's kind of scary actually. Kind of feels like plastic quality on this is quite good actually. One thing about the Aoyi Mech, I think this used to be Black Mamba. Black Mamba toys have amazing plastic feel. It's not, if you buy knockoffs, there's kind of a sharp feel to the edges of the figures, but this one doesn't have that. The plastic actually feels nice. Their feet is kind of loose. You see that? Okay, so let's transform Blot here. How do you transform him? You just put it here. So now we have him. And then for his feet, you collapse it. If you know this is actually quite common in Combiner Wars, collapsing feet. There's a accordion inside. You just go. Oh, what happened? Wait, okay. There, collapse that one, and then peg the feet together. Is that? Is that how it is supposed to go? I'm not sure. We have instructions here. I kind of forgot how to transform him. Alright, so it says here you open that leg. Open it. Open it. Open that leg, and then it goes here. And then what? Goes here. And I'm not sure. You close it? I'm not. If you close it like that, I don't know. This is I forgot how to transform him. Sorry. Wait, I'll figure it out off camera. Okay, so now we have him in his robot mode. In his monster mode. One thing was you did not have to collapse his leg inside his feet. You just need to fold him up and make him like this blockish monster. There is some looseness in my copy. This one doesn't really tab. I'm not sure if there is a way to tab it inside. This doesn't open. Does it open? I'm not sure. Anyway, Blot was my favorite from the Terrorcons, from the Power of the Primes line. He is a cute little cube monster, as you can see. Doesn't really tab that well. Okay, so you could tab it. Articulation wise, yes, most of its limbs are on a ball joint, so that's something. Shoulders, elbows are on a ball joint, so there's a rotation and there's some tilting going on that you could do with that. This headpiece is just loosely, like, there is no way to tab that in actually, so it's just loose like that. Feet are on a hinge, like that. So you could splay it open like this, and then you could also move the feet like this, but that's for transformation. Also, you could. So yeah, it's a block monster. This is Blot. What's his name? Bloody Bear. Okay, and he is 1/5 of what would become Abominus. So yeah, to transform him into a leg or a arm, you saw how I did that. How I transformed the Blot here from an arm. Yeah. To transform into an arm, you just unpeg that one. Fix that. Fix his leg. I fix that leg. Okay. And now fold this entire thing, and then you can see that slot, and just peg that there. Do the other side. Do the other. And then put this here. And there is a, you could see that part, and this, you could tab that in there. Tab that in there. Doesn't really tab that well. Tab that in there. And now flip this tire part. You could hear some of the ratchet going on there. And now he is an arm. Does this work? No, it doesn't work. So you would use this one for the bend. And then if you want to turn him into a foot, just do that again. So, and now you will collapse this one. Collapse this one. Like the one I told you before, you collapse this one. Yeah, collapse this entire thing. Why is this not? For some reason, it's not that flush. But you get the gist of what I'm saying, right? This is why. Why is this not straight? I don't know why this is not straight. See? You can see that it's not straight. It's not straight. It's weird. It sucks. Now that's the feet. You could actually, you see this part, you just, and now that's a feet. Alright, so much for that. The transform him back to his robot form. Yeah, my copy's a bit loose, so I'm sure you can get a better copy than this one, but this one's a bit loose. It does look awesome, actually. Yeah. Flip that back, flip this back, and then you can tab this inside. This is a way to tab this in there. So, and then flip this back. So then like this. Power of the Primes really did use a lot of ball joints, but it was okay. So yeah, aside from the looseness of its limbs, but you could easily remedy that since it's just ball joint. some clear floor polish or nail polish or ledge or whatever you use to tighten up those joints, you could use those, and you could have them tighten up. For accessories, I do not really give this a high mark, since instead of giving us new stuff, I mean, they could have remolded this to something bigger. They gave us Volcanicus's feet and Slag's gun. They forgot to give me a visor, so there's that. Color wise, particularly, yeah, it looks quite the same as the Hasbro one. It is bigger by maybe 5%. 5%? It's too slow. 20%, 20 to 30% bigger than the Hasbro one. Plastic feels nice. Looks clean enough. Color wise, it's the color applications are nice. Yeah. So that's my review, my look at this figure. Thank you for watching. Sorry if I offended any of you KO supporters about what I said, but yeah, that's my stand on this. I'm not being a hypocrite or anything. I usually buy a lot of knockoffs too, mostly to compare them to my legit figures, or if I wasn't able to get the original figures, just to have a feel of that. But yeah, for my display, I usually display my original figures. So yeah, figure looks nice. Of course, it looks nice. It is a stolen design. It feels heavier. Yeah, I'm not sure if there are die-cast parts in here. It feels a lot like there's some die-cast parts in here, but I'm not so sure. It can transform into a limb. It can transform into an arm and a leg. Part of the leg. And it can transform into that cube monster thingy, which is okay. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. Please do leave a like, comment, subscribe if you can, and if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell. See you at the next video.